So I was editing Decoding the Unknown for that Dave wrote about the Edmund Fitzgerald. And now, because I was Googling, like, through YouTube, I was like, Edmund Fitzgerald launch footage, Edmund Fitzgerald this. So now I've got, like, all this Edmund Fitzgerald shit in my recommends. And the song, because there's a song about it that I've never heard. I really should listen to it.
Wait, what's it called? I want to hear it.
I think it's called the Edmund Fitzgerald.
It's called The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. It's by
okay, I guess I can remember that much. Okay.
But you'll never believe, Dave, in my recommends, one of my YouTubers that I follow who does music theory breakdowns did a music theory breakdown of that song.
I've seen that video. It's
I need to watch it.
It's not a new one, is it?
Yeah, no, it's not a new one. I realized that, but I was just oh my god, go away, Edmund Fitzgerald. I don't care. Fucking Dave. Oh god, I'm gonna kill him.
Okay.
I feel like finishing that script. That's kind of I've gone full circle now.
You have. It was
wonderful. I can put it to bed. It's good.
So,
you can.
Now that we've all had enough time to Google our urban
that's
legends.
The point
is that what we were supposed to have been doing?
Yes.
Shall we start?
I
assume we're done at 11, right? So, or in an hour.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I lost track of time.
All right.
I'm starting on my tea.
Oh my god, Michael.
He's going to be going for a toilet break in a minute.
I know, right?
I've
got a bladder made of iron.
You can just do it into that other mug.
That's why he emptied it first.
It's not actually an office chair, it's a commode.
Yeah.
I think it's about a litre.
Somebody's going to invent it one day. You just know it's going to happen.
Oh my god.
I bet it's already a gamer thing.
Well, probably.
That's
stolen
so
from a hospital.
That's absolutely rank. I don't even want to think about it.
On that note.
Well, on that note,
on scary thoughts, let's
Yes, Dave, dude. Save us.
Hello, everybody. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Only in the UK. We have the usual cast: Michael, Lorelei, Tamara, Katy, me. I was talking to Simon the other day. He told me to tell people to subscribe at the beginning. So subscribe at the beginning.
Is that his phenomenal piece of advice? That is what's going to save your channel and make you a proper YouTuber, is because all these years you haven't been saying subscribe at the beginning.
Does that mean I'll get my free Hollands pies?
Yes.
Yes, that's good then.
Yeah, we still need that sponsorship.
So yeah, I think today we're talking about spooky stories / urban legends, whatever we Googled.
Yeah. No, I didn't Google anything.
No,
I can't Google. That's my bit.
We were gonna do a Halloween episode, weren't we? But
belated
Halloween. Went on holiday instead. So sorry about that.
Yeah, it was scary without Dave. But
it was. No,
I did say you guys could do it without me.
That would have just been a bit weird.
I thought it would have been really interesting. I thought that would have been interesting. It would have
been kind of a funny episode, though, if we had just kind of appeared and been like, hey.
The truth is we did, but it ended up with us kind of accidentally murdering Mark, which is why he's not here. And, the number one rule, don't write down your crimes.
Hey, the guy came.
Who's the watcher?
Oh my gosh!
Hey, is that your friend? Is that the guy who keeps trying to hack in? He finally joined.
Oh my god!
Hey, dude,
who's this? What's going on? What hacker?
Okay, so guy, if you're going to join us today, do you have any scary stories to share? Because that's what we're talking about today.
Do tell.
Or are you just?
It's apropos. We're being haunted on
Is
this
anyone
wonderful...
else not freaked out?
No, I'm not freaked out because this is something that happens
I'm
on Zoom.
just like I don't know. Suddenly, this mysterious wax
This is
square
guy
is
been trying
here.
for weeks. He finally found his moment. This is his 15 minutes, so we give it to him. Welcome.
Maybe this is Dave's new subscription model. He invites people to
Right.
See, it worked. It worked so well. They're doing it in real time.
All right. Well, if you don't have anything to share, it'll be a little bit boring.
Anything further to
Yeah,
add?
I mean, at least
Is
throw
it Mark?
something at the
Come on.
screen. Come on.
It'd be nice if it was Mark.
I'm getting freaked out by the watcher. I don't like it. I don't like it.
And I don't know. It doesn't really bother me, to be honest.
I'm just
No,
the curiosity.
You're used to people watching you through your windows and knowing when your lights are on. So it's
Right? Right. But at this point, I mean, look, we're not talking about anything sensitive.
Hey, maybe it's Father Christmas.
Maybe he'll feel welcome.
Yes.
Actually,
It's
no.
Father Christmas here to determine if we've been naughty or nice.
Oh, did you
does not
speak?
exist.
It spoke.
What'd you say? Sorry.
I said Father Christmas does not exist.
Does.
Look who it is!
So exists.
I think I've broken
I
everything.
am
Hang on.
legitimately so excited to see you, Mark.
We are! And you do very much look like Father Christmas. with that
Oh my
beard.
I
god!
do.
Honestly, I was really
Yay!
freaked out.
Mark, welcome back. We missed you so much.
I
Sorry,
told you
don't
there
miss
was a
Thank you,
surprise.
Oh,
So you
God.
didn't.
That's a surprise!
Um,
Wonderful surprise!
I'm
I
here.
am so
I've
happy to
killed
see
everything
you.
though by putting my phone down somehow.
Okay, the disembodied voice works because this is the
You.
spooky
Oh my
I didn't
episode,
even know.
so...
I didn't even know it was him, and I still wasn't afraid.
Oh, good for
No
you.
sense
I
of
was hoping
danger.
it was because I was like, this
And
is
now
really
you are.
creepy, isn't it?
Wonderful.
No, legitimately thrilled to see you.
Oh,
Yay,
no, this is
well,
lovely.
back.
apart
That's
from that,
fantastic.
we can't see you.
We've been
Welcome back.
talking.
This
I
is
know.
just like normal again.
I know. I don't know whether I think the change in light has murdered everything. So give me 2 seconds. I will be back.
We need to put him back in the
Wow.
chat group.
Dave, that's
yeah.
the most wonderful
We can
surprise.
add him. Oh no, he can't add himself. We have to add him in.
No.
That's right.
Oh, how wonderful.
thanks, Dave.
No, thanks, Dave. That's lovely.
Oh, that's so
lovely.
cool.
Well, we talked about about getting him back.
Sorry.
Oh, he's gone. He's
Yeah,
just
he said
left.
you'd be right
He's gone
back.
now.
Oh, okay.
No, he said he'd come back. He had to fix
Useless.
his light.
Yeah,
I
he said he's gonna try and fix it.
He said he'd
Oh.
found a technical workaround, and I said, we'll bring you back as a surprise. And I thought it would be good because it'll be a surprise, and just in case it doesn't actually work. No one will be disappointed.
Oh,
Oh, this is gonna be a bitch to
that was
edit.
such a nice
Well, it
surprise.
worked.
It was
In other words,
lovely.
I was a bit creeped out, to be honest.
Oh, that's funny though.
Oh,
That's a really funny bit to put in.
oh yeah, no, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Oh my
Fun with that.
gosh, that was so nice.
Hopefully
And I
he'll be back.
around.
Oh well, and he managed to change
you're here, you better
the
share.
name beforehand and everything.
I'm like,
Yeah,
if you're
we
you
set
better
that up this
contribute.
afternoon.
Because I only ever can do it once I'm already in here. Can't do it beforehand.
Oh, that's really
We
funny.
could all
Yeah,
print
so-
Mark masks, and when he comes back, we'll
We do that next time. We do that for
Oh,
next
yeah.
time. We
Oh,
do
we
that
need-
next
we should-
week.
It should have set it up as a double surprise. I told him he
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
coming in and no one would know.
Next week we're all Mark.
Oh, fun.
And we're all just recounting stories that Mark has told us before.
I'm Marcicus.
I'm Marcus.
Well, I'm Mark.
So's my wife.
Don't make me laugh. I'll cough.
Sorry.
And then he'll pee.
Then I'll pee.
Yeah.
Well, that's not a problem, right? He's sitting on the commode
Yeah, well, he's
already.
got the mug, so
Got
it's
the
fine.
gaming chair. Yeah.
I
Mm.
once had to do. I was once going to have to. I didn't do it in the end, but I was once going to have to do one of these exams that takes 3 hours and has cameras on you all the time, so you're not allowed to move. And I decided the
geez.
best way
God.
that meant I could carry on drinking was to buy a pair of those Depends things. that you
Ah,
can
I
just
see.
piss
You
yourself.
did that.
But
You see,
Katie wouldn't let me because she said if I started getting used to it, I'd just never
You
not
just
wear
never
them.
get out.
no, you see, I had a doctor's
Hey,
note.
it's convenient.
I had a doctor's note that
Comfort
said I
and
didn't have to sit
convenience.
still for 3 hours because I have severe ADHD. So the doctor said that if I needed to take a break halfway through an exam that was like 3 hours long, that I was actually allowed to, because otherwise
Yeah.
my brain would just start going crazy.
When
That's
I-
just too much.
When I
We've
did
got
my
a really
thesis-
good.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, go on. No, I was going to say I'll break it. We have a really good school here that caters for kids with ADHD and autism and stuff who get excluded
Really?
from other schools. And one of the things their lessons do, they have very practical lessons. But if the kid wants to go and let off steam, they can just leave. And the centre of the school's a huge gym with loads of
Oh,
equipment,
wow. That would've
ropes,
been so
ladders,
great.
everything. So they can
That
just
would've
go,
been so
lift
nice.
weights, run around, and then go back to the class.
This is
I
why
wish I had that.
ADHD people are
Sorry,
so
Dave.
thin.
No, are you joking? I'm not. But that would have been great for me when I was young. I wasn't diagnosed till I was already an adult.
Yeah,
So
it
in
happens with
university,
women.
when the exams are super long, though, that's where I got the accommodations where they're like, and also because it messes with your ability to like recall information, I would get a formula sheet for my.
Oh, so you got a cheat sheet.
Well, no, I still had to know which formula to apply, right?
Well,
But
yeah,
it didn't
still
tell me what they
cheat
were
sheet.
for. It was just
Do
like
the
basically a
equation.
list of them.
Yeah.
Their
Um,
exams are really, their exams are really practical. So it's like build a house or something like that. There's
I
none
wish
of
I
this.
had
That's
an
more
exam like that
useful
shit.
than, you know.
It is really. It's very practical because they got all
So-
the maths that they have to do it. They have to measure stuff. They have to buy
Yeah.
things. They have to know everything.
It's tricking people into learning stuff. It's great.
Yeah,
It is,
being an
it's really
engineer would be
useful.
cool, huh?
When I did my GCSEs, if you're registered with whatever, like blind is one, dyslexia is another, you can apply for extra time for your exams, and you can get up to 100% extra time. I had a scribe for some of
Wow.
my exams because
Oh, yeah,
very
yeah.
fancy.
dyslexia.
Wait.
Scribe.
A
Scribe
reader
this.
and a
Scribe, write this
Um,
down.
yes,
Take dictation, scribe.
yes, exactly like that.
Wait.
But yeah, so I had to obviously my exam in a separate room because
Oh
it
yeah,
would be
because you're just
off-putting.
saying your
Oh,
answers
yeah,
out loud.
because you're gonna
I know it.
totally, yeah.
And I would have been there for like 90 minutes longer than other people
Oh.
at some point for some exams. But
Oh, yeah.
there was only one exam I was confident that I could potentially get like a really, really good grade in, and that was chemistry. Like I got reasonable grades all the way through,
Hate
but
chemistry.
Do we know
Yeah,
if Mark's coming back?
he says he's coming back soon.
Okay, I was just wondering because I tried to invite him to the WhatsApp group and I said I couldn't, but I could do it privately. And I was like, "What do you mean I can do it privately? What does this mean?"
Oh, you have to
So-
send it. You have to copy a share link, and then paste it into a private chat with him.
And
then he
WhatsApp
can-
web, it didn't. Give
We
me
are
that
just
option.
so professional. Just can I just say
I'm
for
gonna
the
let
record
someone
how
else
professional
deal
this
with
setup
it.
is.
Yeah, I'll do it in a minute.
All right.
But yeah, so there were a couple of periodic table things that I knew I wouldn't be able to remember. So if you were having an exam and you needed a bathroom break, they'd send you you'd be escorted to one of the staff toilets, and you could use that, and then they'd escort you back. So I went in the morning and hid a braille copy of the periodic table in the cistern.
Oh my god! Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, it's brilliant.
I was like,
That's
did you
brilliant.
have some braille on the wall? But I can't believe you thought that far ahead. Wow.
Oh, you'd be amazed. You'd be amazed at what some guys.
That is
See,
nuts.
I was smart and chose subjects that I did not need to take tests on. I didn't do math. I didn't do physics. I didn't do chemistry. I didn't do any science shit. I did like English and history that I already knew, and music that I already knew, and drama where your final thing wasn't an exam; it was like a performance, and I was very
Mark is
good at it.
back.
Yay!
Yay!
Just Mark this time.
Just
I'm
Mark
still
on the water.
pissed off
Didn't
that I
wanna
failed
beat me out
English. I failed English literature O level, and I'm still pissed off about that.
I
Because that was
know, I could still
completely an
believe you did
ADHD
that.
You know,
thing.
I also failed
How can
English
you
quite often.
Still pissed off about that.
Until I got to university, I would fail English every year.
I got top of my class drama in year 12. Just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when my last year of high
Top of
school,
the class and pretending.
I got a perfect score on the English
You
literature
can't see, but I got my middle finger up,
national
Dave.
exam.
Now do that as a mole. Pretend to be a fox.
All
Tree
right.
of life.
Oh, I've only just got it. Sorry.
Sorry.
I
No.
got an A star in my English literature, and I didn't even read the books because they were so boring. You had to
Wow!
write-
Look at
You
you!
had to
You're good
write
at
an essay. I
bullshitting.
know. Well, because you had to write an essay on one of them, and it was Far from the Madding Crowd. It was so boring. And it was like, imagine you're Sergeant Troy or whatever his name was, and you've washed up on a desert island or something like that. Okay, and so you just had it was creative writing basically. You didn't, you could just like mention some of the characters and
That's
Awesome.
already more than
What?
I know about it.
I just remember on my way to university, I had to take an exam on ancient history or ancient civilizations, and I just remember calling up my dad on the way to the exam.
Tell me about your childhood, Dad.
And I
Ooh,
was, no, because that's the thing. My dad knows everything.
zing.
My dad's like smartest dude I've ever met. And I was like, Dad, give me a comprehensive
great.
answer on the fall of the Roman Empire. And so he did. And then that was the essay question. I basically wrote down exactly what he had told me on the phone, and I got like a perfect score on it.
I'd love to have that memory.
Yeah.
The copy and paste thing on my laptop wasn't working properly the other day. You can copy and paste from within the Mac ecosystem. You can copy from your phone to your laptop or whatever. Just highlight it there and then copy it over there. And that wasn't working properly. I think it was this afternoon actually. And I wanted 2 sentences for a quote. I had to flip between the things 5 times. just
Oh,
to remember
my
two
God, modern
sentences and type them
technology,
out.
man.
It's just like, for
Like,
God's sake.
No, it was just that I had an idea that that exact question was going to be on the exam, and that's why like I asked it.
I
to make
actually
sure
had to write an essay for one of my music history exams because at uni I have a
Nice
degree in
beard.
crap all creative
Yeah,
arts.
I was about to say, nice beard. Look at
Oh
you,
my gosh.
distinguished
Thank you.
You
gentleman.
look amazing.
Yeah, you
Some
look
of us
well.
shaved for this.
It was
Happened to me.
Oh, you look well, Mark. I'm very happy to
How
see it.
are you, Mark?
Thank you. Thank you.
You
I'm
look
okay.
lovely.
I
Fantastic.
thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, no, I've managed to screw me back up. So
Oh.
being sat still for 5 minutes was killing me. Let alone fucking 20 days.
Empty.
Were you expecting us to start on time? Like,
Yeah.
No, I
more
should have
fully.
known.
that's on you.
I should have known.
Always running on Dave time.
I know. We were just all in
yes,
WhatsApp, and I was like, are we all waiting
It's
for Dave, right?
all kind of new, not a new setup as such. I'm running everything through my phone at the moment, so hence the reason when things stop working, I'm like, oh fuck, because it's an untested setup.
Mm.
I thought I was ready, and then I realized that I didn't have a lead for my camera.
There's always something.
You look very nautical, Mark. You look very
Yeah,
like in that
kind of.
sweater and
Nautical.
with the beard. You look like you just stepped
it-
off like a sailing
Like a
ship.
mariner. Look
Yeah,
at
so
you.
I'm
Yeah.
going to chuck my jacket on shortly and step onto my dreadnought.
And I
do
go
some
to sing the
patrols out
sea
in the North Sea.
shanties.
Yeah.
Some of these songs from Zeeland and the seaman
Lever,
shanty.
Johnny Lever.
All right, shall we restart then? Now that the whole gang's back together again. Like,
Oh,
Oh,
wait,
oh
technically.
no!
What we
This
were-
is already in the edit. I'm
Yeah, we're
I'm
that's
starting like way back.
that's fine. That's fine. But
So we have like a part 2. I'll put in like a new intro here.
yeah, we need
And
new
then
intro with Mark.
We can do it again.
Hey everyone, Mark is back. Hooray!
Yay!
Yay!
If I go mute, I can noisily eat this grape. Hang on.
He's gonna be
Give
there.
us some eating
First
ASMR. Give
drawing
us some
attention to it
mukbang
by telling
ASMR.
everyone.
Yeah, all of a sudden
Grapes.
this becomes an ASMR channel.
Grapes are
Yeah,
so noisy.
yeah. I have some food in here. I could join the ASMR fun.
I
I
have
ate
my
mine
Cola
before.
Zero that's caffeine free. Shall I slurp on it slowly? Like,
You can slurp on it in harmony with Michael slurping on his tea.
yeah, we can actually
I
make a
finished
song.
my whole
Huge
chocolate
grapes, a
bar
bit
before we
sizable.
started.
Ooh,
It'll
damn.
be like an a cappella group.
Yeah.
I've got a red one.
Which one do you like better, the grape?
Michael, they're not grapes,
red?
they're apples.
They taste exactly the same. It's really weird.
They
kinda
do not.
I
Well,
like
these
green.
ones do. I think I just coloured them.
Mm,
Just inject
The
dye into
spray
one of them.
painted grapes.
Yeah.
yeah.
Painting the grapes red. Painted the grapes red.
They're like
So-
peppers. They're all the same
Sharpie.
pepper. They're just all different stages of ripeness, but it's the same pepper.
That's also like tea. Like white tea is just immature tea leaves.
And there you
Talking
go.
of tea.
And that's why they tend to, that's why I think the levels of caffeine are like inconsistent because like not mature, so it's not like stable.
Mm.
Not throwing any punches,
that
I'm
like-
just saying.
Where you make
No
a cup of tea
tests.
and it starts laughing at fart jokes and stuff like that. and
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
immature.
kind of like that.
You can all
Very
test your
immature.
Skinner experiments and see if I sip tea every time you say it. And I'm going to
yeah.
keep my arms crossed.
So
So, who would
I
like
would-
to start off with an urban legend?
who has a good one? I have one. I'm
I actually
thinking of.
have a good one that's not quite an urban legend, but it is about a haunting.
Ooh,
And the
do
reason
tell.
I want to bring this one up in particular is because this is based in Australia. I was looking up Aussie stuff, and interestingly enough, I discovered a couple of days ago the Australia's most haunted house is currently up for sale. And I actually sent the link to my
What?
sister because it's on a property, and my sister's kind of looking at what she wants to do with, because she's on a rental property and she's probably going to need to leave within the next 5-ish years. It's a whole thing. The point is, she's been looking at properties to buy, and I was like, well, dear sister, the most haunted residence in Australia is apparently up for sale, and especially because I suspect at some point I'm going to end up, retiring on my sister's property. So I sent her the link,
Are you
and she
going to
actually
be her
messaged.
hermit?
Yeah, probably. Or we're just going to be like the two crazy weirdo sisters who everyone in the town is a little bit scared of.
And you're not already?
But only because I don't live with her now.
Sent Johnny up with a pie 4 days ago. Nobody's seen him since.
Yeah. But yeah, I sent her a link to the article about it, and she said, actually a pity there's not more information in that link, because I'm actually a little curious now, because the house, to be honest, looks pretty amazing. I'll put some photos up on the screen. But it's a sort of it's a Victorian era house. It was built in the 1840s. So basically, so it was built by the Crawley family, which I found hilarious because the family in Downton Abbey is called Crawley. Anyway, he bought 2 parcels of land in the town of Junee, which is rural New South Wales, about 2.5 hours northwest of Canberra, which is a reason to avoid it in and of itself. It started as a slab hut, and they eventually built it up because the Great Southern Railway line opened, and they were able to get some money from people traveling through, and so they became rich because of the travelers and the agricultural trade. And he built this homestead. So basically, it's said to be haunted by about 10 different ghosts.
Only 10?
Only 10. Yeah, only 10. Only 10. One of which includes a kid who died from falling down the stairs, a stable boy who died in a fire.
Lots of kids,
He's going to be kicked to death by a horse.
Yeah.
No, that'll be my sister if she eventually moves there.
God.
Oh yeah.
and Crawley himself, because he died in the homestead in 1910. And also his wife, who died, also died in the house. So it was actually abandoned for like 50 years.
So just to go back, that's 4. Has one of them got multiple personalities or something?
Very possibly. I mean, those are the ones. These are the most ones I'm talking about. I'm sort of reading the article.
Also,
why
is it 3 of them and Crawley's wife, who was deeply schizophrenic?
Yeah.
So supposedly, so the guy Christopher Crawley's ghost haunts his room. Apparently, there's 2 maids who haunt the place. The young stable boy who, as I say, died in the fire. Infant granddaughter who died at the who was dropped down the stairs. The ghost of one of the caretakers who was shot to death on the porch, as you do.
Christ.
Can I just say that it would be miserable
I would not
to
buy
die and then become a ghost doing your job?
I was just going to say, it
Can you
always
imagine?
surprises me that, like,
Yeah, you're a domestic servant for the rest of your life. That
even
fucking
in death, they
Yeah,
know
you-
that.
Yeah,
the
even in
rest of your
death,
unlife.
you're stuck. Yeah,
That just sounds
But-
absolutely fucking miserable.
but yeah, it was
I
left
hate those fucking
abandoned for
places.
like 50 odd years, and then a family bought it, did it up, turned it into a museum of like antiquities, because I mean antiquities is Australia, fuck off. It's either 70,000 years old or 200 years old. There's no in between. And it's been on several paranormal TV shows. One of the Ghost Hunters Internationals was there. They filmed a movie there called Mur House in 2012, which is about like a ghost hunter who spends the night there. And I haven't watched it, but it's like a found footage mockumentary kind of thing. I need to watch that. But yeah, it's now a tourist attraction essentially. And it's for sale. Apparently it has a pool, it has the coach, it has stables. It's a fairly big property. So
Yeah, apparently it
Yeah.
does.
permanent staff.
Yeah, you don't even
permanent
have to pay
poltergeist
them.
staff.
Hey, you don't even have to pay them. They just fucking work.
I mean, it's probably like a couple $1 million. I mean, if I had the money, I would totally fucking buy it and be like, it's not haunted. Deal with it. Like,
I wonder how much it's actually worth and how much the price will be bumped because of the made-up shit about it.
well, I mean, there's a little. I mean, because it's an historical house, it's probably heritage listed. I don't know for sure, but it probably is. So if it's historical house, it's heritage listed. I mean, 1840s. That's quite old for European Australian history.
Australia.
For Australia, that's quite.
Yeah, here it's like
we're very young.
pretty fucking normal.
But yeah, so I mean, that's the story of Australia's most haunted house.
It doesn't really sound that bad, to be honest.
Yeah, no, it really doesn't. It really doesn't. But I have another story if you'd like.
I was just thinking.
I think
about
the
pulling up
reason
the
it
story
doesn't
Yeah.
of
sound
the
very
Winchester
scary is
Mystery
because
House and just reading it.
Yeah.
Well,
The reason-
the other scary story is a poltergeist.
Mm.
Oh,
I was going to say
what?
just before we move on to that one,
Mm.
that other house, it sounds like a hotel. You know,
Yeah.
you got
Well, it
staff
does
that
look a
wait
little
on
bit
you
a
24
hotel.
hours a day, 7 days a week. They never sleep.
Yeah,
you know-
yeah. It's a B&B.
Oh, damn you, Mark. It's the house that never sleeps. But I have a story of a poltergeist in Australia.
Good.
In the outer suburbs of Darwin, which is in the Northern Territory, in 1998, in April, for 4 months, this family was pestered by
Broke?
the poltergeist.
Oh.
To the point where they even brought in priests. And one of the most infamous stories was one of the knives in the kitchen was thrown across the room at one of the priests. And he turned and he could not get out of the way fast enough. But a foot before it was supposed to hit him, it suddenly dropped to the floor. Mysteriously,
Hand
as
of
though it had hit a
Jesus.
wall. I'm like, no, just like the ghost had shit aim clearly, and it's ghosts. They don't have a lot of power.
I
behind
thought the
them.
whole thing was that Jesus like came and like.
Well, I
Jesus-
mean, they probably say it's Jesus. But
Go
Yeah,
shoots,
but
Jesus
the best part-
saves.
the best
Yeah.
part about this whole and the mysterious things that happen in a house suddenly just disappeared after 4 months. It's like the most anticlimactic thing ever. But what makes this story fun is the suburb of Outer Darwin that all of this occurred in is the ancient and noble suburb of Humpty Doo.
Ancient, right?
It's
yeah.
the actual
Ancient
Well,
Humpty Doo.
Humpty Doo.
Well,
no,
Humpty
I
Humpty
Doo.
shit you not. Humpty Doo.
That
Why
sounds
are
like
Australians like this? What
I
is wrong
don't
with
know.
you?
I don't know.
that sounds like one of those
yeah.
places where when the invaders went up to a
Yeah.
native,
Went up to an
and what's this
Aboriginal.
called? And
Yeah.
they're just like, what the fuck did you say to me?
Yeah. That's what it means now.
That becomes the name of the town.
It's very rude.
That's why we have places called Wagga Wagga and Woy Woy. But yes, Humpty Doo. I think it got more famous just because the name.
I
of
would
the suburb.
venture a
Even
guess
Aussies
that,
are like, that's
Yes.
fucking bullshit.
Yeah,
The
I would venture a
poltergeist
guess
of
that some of these
Humpty Doo.
names are scarier than the story.
Yeah.
Well, the only thing I found was based on a funny name as well.
Segue.
All
Take
right.
it away, Katie.
Because I couldn't really think of anything, and actually I googled like Surrey local legends, and I found this Reddit thread, but all of the ones on there were like people that were considered local legends, like, you know, old Rasta guys that were called like Rasta Jim or whatever, or like there was apparently this old lady that would appear from nowhere and hand you some leaflets, and someone was like, she literally came out of a bush and handed me a leaflet while I was getting broken up with. I was like, okay. But the one that I
We should
found,
do
it's
we should do a
the,
Reddit threads one day.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
On Reddit
Oh
quite
my
a lot
god.
these days. It's good.
Ooh, I have so
Can you
many.
This one is-
imagine how
I'm spending too
patient
much
you must
time.
be to wait in a bush until the opportune moment to come out with your pamphlet?
Someone's there. Oh, he looks like he's in the middle of getting broken up with. This is a
It's
perfect
time.
Take my
It's
leaflet.
either that or it
Um,
was in an opportune moment for her.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, I need to just.
Yeah,
behind-
this
I
is
really
a very
need-
awkward
what's going on
conversation I
over
need
there?
to get out of very
Exit my
quickly.
bush.
Hey.
I'll just pretend
Have
I'm
a
giving you
leaflet.
this.
Yeah, no, for
The
sure.
twist is she's a ghost.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's a ghost
Ooh,
pamphlet.
spooky.
Ooh,
The dates,
spooky.
the dates
He didn't
printed
say
on
what
the
the pamphlet
leaflets
was.
were like 100 years ago.
But this
Yes.
one was the legend of the Buckland Shag, and I was like, what on earth could that have been?
Wait a minute.
Apparently a
When you
place
say
in,
shag,
yeah, I know. Well, that's why I was very interested.
That's why she read it.
That's what kept her reading.
The book
Says-
lives alongside the copy of 50 Shades of Grey.
Well, this says anyway. This is just from Wikipedia. Local legend says the brook, which is called the Shag Brook, was the home of a monstrous horse. Brackets in some versions a gorilla.
Wait, how do you get the
those
two
two are
confused?
easily mistaken for each other.
Called the Buckland
Often I
Shag.
thought the horses in my sister's property were gorillas coming at us.
You know, it was very strong. It could have gone either way.
You know, I'm no zoologist, but I think even I'd be able to tell the difference.
Can you put a
And-
saddle on it? You probably could, but
Well, you could
you
probably
might get
maybe
your
put a
arms ripped
saddle on a
off.
gorilla.
would not
Technically,
recommend.
yes. Actually, no.
But then it says this beast would drag travelers from the nearby coaching road and devour them on the shag stone, which was a large boulder in the brook with a bloodless sheen of iron ore.
See, they had to justify the name Shagstone, which was notorious in the town for completely different reasons.
Yeah.
So someone came up with it.
A large hairy figure drags people there of an evening.
But then I didn't even get this far in the thing. It said the monster was exercised by the local parson Willoughby Bertie.
Willoughby Bertie.
Willoughby
That's a
Bertie.
wonderful
Bertie
name.
or Willoughby Madam.
Bertie
Who knows?
Oh, that's a great name.
And apparently
It's
the
a good
stone was
name.
also removed from the brook. And then it says the legend of the Buckland Shag was revived in 1986 by the local Morris dancing side.
Oh, of course, it's the
the
Morris
Buckland
dancers.
Shag Morris men. So, I don't know what their little
Oh, you're
Dancing.
right. I wish I
Wait,
had a
but,
card
I
to
have to look
go
them up
there.
now.
But
I
Willoughby
hate
is a
Morris
place.
dancers. Willoughby is a place, but this person was called Willoughby Bertie.
Oh,
It was
interesting.
Buckland was the
Because I
area.
remembered
the
a
Buckland
book
Shag.
about the wolves of Willoughby
Oh, the Wolves of
Chases.
Willoughby. Yeah, I read that.
Yeah,
long
by
time ago.
Joan Aiken or something, I think. Yeah,
Can't remember offhand.
Rings
Yeah.
a bell.
Check now. But yeah,
I read it when
did
I was a
read
kid.
that.
That's nice.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that's my
Oh.
one.
Okay.
That
Yeah,
was just a
that's
funny name.
Shall I
Fucking
share
brilliant.
mine?
Fucking brilliant. Yes, Tamara,
Sure.
please
Yeah.
do.
All right. So when I was young, okay, this one's a local
Mhm.
legend from when I was young. There was yeah. So I'm originally from Northern Virginia. I've said that before, right outside DC. And there used to be this legend about the Bunny Man on Bunny Man Bridge and
Sorry.
in
Is
Fairfax,
this like
Virginia.
a rabbit version of the Headless Horseman?
No, well, no. So when I was in high school, the legend went that if you went to Bunnyman Bridge in the middle of the night, that some crazed psychopath with a knife would come out and try to kill you. The backstory was that there used to be a mental asylum in the neighborhood, and that this guy had escaped, and then he would wear this giant bunny suit. Like, this guy was a furry before furries were a thing, right? So he'd wear his furry suit.
I think fairies have always been a thing. Like,
Okay, well, before people were out about it, this guy was running around in his bunny suit all the time and with a knife with a hatchet. And so the thing is that apparently he ran away from the asylum and then he would hide in the forest or whatever. And if you were unlucky to be walking down the path at night, he would come out and give you a good whacking, and then you probably that's the end of
take
your
you to the
story.
Shagstone.
He'd
Yeah.
probably drag you off to the Shagstone. I don't know if there's any basis in reality. I don't even know if there's an asylum around there. There's like, I tried to Google it and there's conflicting things on it. Like, there's a Wikipedia page on this legend.
You know, it is interesting when these like legends turn out to have like a grain of truth. Like there was the one about, was it the Long Island killer?
Oh,
who like the
yeah.
kids had the rumor about it, and it it actually turned out true. And the other one was there was some guy who would be seen walking around at night, and
Yeah.
it turned out he'd actually had some horrific accident, so he only ever walked at night because he couldn't stand people seeing him or whatever. It's so interesting when they actually do end up having like a real real backstory
on the
and basis
Wikipedia
in
pay
reality.
They have like a hatchet and shit, and I'm like, is this
my
the real
God.
hatchet? You know, is this what the
You're
guy
right.
is using? So I always thought that one was interesting.
Mm.
I actually
Is
don't
it-
know where Bunnyman Bridge is.
I was gonna say,
I've
is
heard
there an echo
conflicting things.
under the
Is-
bridge? Is it anything to do with Echo and the Bunnymen, or not really?
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't
Nothing?
think so. I don't
I was
think
thinking that
so.
the whole time.
But could be that maybe you go under there and he hears the echo and then he
Yeah.
comes. The vibrations
and then the
make
bunny
his
man comes.
bunny
Ah.
ears twitch,
Vibrations
you know.
make him come.
God, Dave.
Back to the Shagstone.
Okay.
We're just gonna
you
keep
know
ending
what?
up circling that Shagstone.
Oh yeah, but earlier, when I was reminded of another thing.
Mhm.
So when I was like 7 or 8, I transferred into public school from private school, from Catholic school. And one of my first experiences there, I went to go to the toilet and I opened it and the lights were off, and there was like, and then all these like kids in there like screamed. And I don't know if you
Wow.
guys knew this when you were young, if you'd ever heard of this like Bloody Mary thing that these
Oh,
kids
yeah,
do.
Ah, the
Oh,
old Bloody
yeah.
Mary.
And so that was my first exposure to this whole thing. And coming from Catholic school, I was like, what the fuck are these people doing? Why would you do this?
That's really dangerous.
Yeah, why would you call this? That's like the Antichrist. But like, so anyway, so yeah, that was my first exposure to it. A bunch of kids in like public school trying to call on Bloody Mary to come.
Just in the middle of the school
Don't-
day.
but
do.
yeah, I don't know if kids still do shit like that anymore.
Oh, I'm pretty sure they do.
But or if they're just
Yeah.
like really bored. But
Mm.
yeah, that always whenever I remember that sort of thing, I'm always like, yeah, we were kind of dumb kids, weren't we?
You know,
Yeah,
one of the
kids
best.
nowadays.
One of the best being scared, because of horror story things. So my sister and I both went through like a believing in ghosts period at a much later age than we should have. And I was like, I would have been
Yesterday.
about maybe 17. So my sister would have been about 20. She was home from uni, and we were sitting. It was her and me and a couple of her friends, and we were sitting in the study of the house we rented when we first moved to Brisbane, before Mom and Dad had the house they live in built. And we were telling ghost stories, and we were like reading out of these like paranormal books or whatever. And I just remember my sister was sort of talking about like some paranormal activity thing. She was reading out of this book, and the lights were off, and we were deliberately trying to scare ourselves, kind of thing. And so Liz was reading out of this book, and she was like, and then this happened, and then this happened, and then the poltergeist did this around the room, and then we did this other around and then suddenly there was this white white blob outside the window, and it tapped against the window, and my sister screamed because it was right behind, because the window was behind her, and she piss bolted out of the room screaming, and we're all like, what the fuck? And then I realized what it was, and I started laughing, and then Mom came in through the front door. she knew what we were doing, and so she'd hung a white sheet on like a broom.
Oh god.
That's the window.
That's fantastic.
You know,
Oh, that's awesome.
my sister, one of my sisters used to stay up late doing puzzles at the dining room table. And she had a nasty habit of not closing her bedroom curtains. And one day somebody left like a bodysuit on our front step. And
As you do.
and
No,
so
no
then
kink shame.
then to just kind of be a dickhead about it, it had been snowing, and so I made a big snowman, and then I put it like right up. I made it right up against the window of the dining room. So then she would be like sitting there in the middle of the night, and then I remember like I walked in just to see if she had noticed it yet, and I was like, "Did you see it?" And she didn't want to acknowledge it, but she was like, "Yeah, I saw it." I saw it because yeah, I just tried to make it as human height as possible.
Brilliant. Brilliant. That's great.
When we used to have a PC in the like the dining area at my mum's house, and my younger brother got a webcam for Christmas, and he would just spend the
Yes.
whole
Younger brother webcam story coming up.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Go on.
I'm not sure I
Content
like where this is
warning.
going.
Yes. I'm a little afraid, but do go on.
He'd just be on there on MSN chatting. He just streaming the dining room behind him, totally absorbed, headphones on, music going, and he thought he was in on his own of an evening. Well, he was, and I knew where he'd be. So, and I had like this, it's like a Gurkha sword,
Oh,
big
yes.
long,
A kukri.
knife of the thing, and I put a mask on, and I came in through the back door, and I knew he wouldn't hear me, but I knew all his friends would be watching, like typing to each other on the webcam. So I was just like slowly started creeping across the dining room. And all his friends are like, Rob, you gotta look behind you, Like,
Oh my god.
Did he have depends on?
Oh my god, that's brilliant. Did he like? Please tell me he turned around and didn't see you the first time or something.
He screamed like a.
Excellent.
Beautiful.
Torture.
Grew
Good
2
time,
inches
good
in
time.
height in the chair.
Yeah.
I had another one with my sister. She went through a horror movie phase, and she's not good with. I remember her saying to me at the time, she's not good with like spiritual horror. Like if she's like, oh, if it's like a slasher killer, I'm fine with that because I can like fight him off or whatever. But if it's like a ghost or a demon or whatever, that scares me a little more. And I mean, to be fair, again, she was in like her 19, 20 when you're still fairly impressionable. And she and a friend had gone to see The Exorcist. It was some anniversary of The Exorcist, and it was in cinemas. So she and a friend had gone to see it. And I don't know if you guys have seen the film, but there's a scene in the film where the girl who's being possessed comes down the stairs and she comes down back. She's climbing backwards. It's very creepy. So they got home. As I said, she and this friend went, and they came home, and it was probably about midnight or something. And I was in my room, and I heard them come in. So I was like, oh, I'll go downstairs and say hello. And I was wearing these like pastel pajamas. And I'd had a shower, so my hair was down. And I came down the stairs, and Liz was in the kitchen, and she turned around, and she saw me, and she screamed the house down because she said all I could see was this pale figure of this pastel sort of thing with this black head. I was like, you seriously need to stop watching these horror movies.
Hey.
Then she and her friend started watching Pet Sematary too, which I'd never seen. But her friend went home before the ending. So my big sister, my sister who's 3 years older than me, knocked on the door and said, Lorelei, can you come watch the end of this movie with me? Because I need to see this. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, fine. It's like 2:00 in the morning at this point. Okay, fine. So we go there, we watch the end of the movie. And the only thing I really remember is like there's a scene where he's being attacked by a dog. But it was so obviously like a stuffed toy thing. She's sitting there biting her fingernails. I'm pissing myself fucking laughing.
The book
and we go back
scary.
upstairs. We go back upstairs we finish the movie, go back to bed. And she's like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to sleep tonight because of the scary things. And that's where she was like, oh, if it's a slasher, I can fight them off. But it's this demon or spirit, whatever. It's like, oh, for fuck's sake. So long story short, I grabbed my pillow and my duvet. I slept on the bedroom floor of my 3 years older than me sister because she was just so freaked out after seeing The Exorcist of Pet Sematary 2.
Are you telling me you didn't take the opportunity to start throwing cuddly toys at her?
No,
I was tired. It was 2:00 in the morning.
You know what's kind of cool though? The stairs outside the house in the movie The Exorcist, they're in Georgetown in DC. So I've gone up and down those stairs several times.
Did you go up them backwards?
No, it's not in the house. It's next to the house.
Yeah. I realize,
But actually, that reminds me of something I did that was kind of freaked my sister out when I was little. So I used to talk a lot in my sleep, and so sometimes I would repeat things that I had heard during the day. As one does, you're not really necessarily saying things that make sense. And so I fell asleep in my sister's room, and then she woke up to me sitting up in her bed in the middle of the night, and then I started saying things in Latin, and she nearly shat herself. But the thing is,
that's creepy.
The thing is, my brother was studying Latin, and my dad would tutor him, and so I would listen to them. And so I was just like repeating shit that they had been going over since studying.
Romani and Dims.
And so my sister, she nearly shat herself. She was like, what the fuck? My mother comes running in like, what's going on? And my mother was like this devout Catholic woman, and here I am asleep, like pointing to the wall, like saying shit that doesn't make sense in Latin. And it's just like, oh my God. I'm so glad that I didn't have to take a trip to a priest after that.
No, you get woken up by splashing water on your face, and your mum stood there with a crucifix.
Not just any water, it's holy water.
It burns because they mixed up the vials and it's actually acid. Oh my God, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
Actually, the
scariest.
Oh, go on.
Sorry, Katy.
I was going to say the most scared I've ever been was when my sister suddenly started sleep talking, and I can't remember how old I was. But suddenly we used to share a room at one point, and she went, I still remember exactly what she said. She went, Lindsay Hannah, like this. And it was just such a freakish voice. Her name's Hannah. And I was just like, oh my God, I thought she was being possessed by like an old lady. And then she goes, do you sell cardigans like this, Hannah? Yes, the very best. And I was just like running out of the room. And my mom was like, what's the matter? And I was like,
Yes, the
Hannah,
very best.
what's happening to Hannah? I was completely freaked out. And she never really did it after that. But yeah, it was just the voice was so different. It was really
Oh my God.
But yeah, the content was funny. But yeah, I was just at the time I had to
Oh,
go in
Lord.
I had to like go and sleep in my parents' bed, which I never did. And I was just like, I can't go back in there. She's possessed.
She was 19.
Yeah.
Oh my
But yeah,
god,
God, that was horrible.
that's
same-
hilarious.
The same brother of the webcam story, he used to talk in his sleep. And when my mum met my now stepdad, he came down and stayed with us for a week or so, like in the beginning of the moving in together process. And yeah, Rob used to sleep talk and stuff. And Steve went to the toilet one night, and our bedroom door was open. I share with Rob as well, and he just sort of stuck his head in to see if we were asleep. And he said Rob just sat up, like the Undertaker, and looked at Steve and went, "It's dead."
They say children say the darndest things.
But then he said, and he lifted his hand up and pointed at him and went, "You did it," and then just laid it straight back down again.
Yeah, Mom, who is this
All
guy?
Time to put him up for
Oh my
adoption.
God.
Let's go. Hop in the car. It's time to go to your new family.
Checking the missing persons listings.
Oh my God.
He still tells that story now, my stepdad. He's like, that is one of the most scared I've ever been in my entire life. It was so creepy.
Oh, it's hilarious.
I remember many years ago. I remember I was living with someone, and she had 2 younger girls, and I had a dream that the youngest one had come into the room, and she stood by the bed and didn't say anything. She just wouldn't say anything, and I'm like, "What's the matter? What's going on? What's up? What's the matter?" And with that, her mouth split open wide, head flipped back, rows of teeth, and all this. And at that point, I woke up, and lo and behold, that little fucker was stood right by the side of the bed. And I tell you, I could have screamed right there and right then if it wasn't the fact that I was fucking terrified. And I was just sort of like sat there waiting.
Oh my God.
I just dreamt this shit. What's going on?
It's lucky you didn't like punt her.
Yeah. Boom, you're not real.
Yeah.
It's a dream. Oops.
Sorry, I've just kicked your child through the radiator.
Yeah, you just
Christ.
can't punt that child. Just shoot them out.
Oh my God.
But I tell you, I see the other week, because Halloween and everything, and people do some crazy shit. I was in this little cul-de-sac, and I didn't see it when I was driving in, but I sort of turned the van around when I'd done the job, and I was just about to drive out, and there was you know what the drains are like in the UK. You got your standard road drains, haven't you? And then every now and again, you get a very small, not like in the US, but you get a very small sort of overflow next to it.
Yeah, I know
So
what you mean, yeah.
I've looked, and lead in the road is something that is the shape and size of a child wearing jeans, welly boots, and a yellow Mac with their hand in the grate.
Oh God, yeah.
And I'm just sat there staring at it. I'm like, what the fuck am I looking at?
Is there a clown
And
calling the child?
Then I realised, obviously, Halloween, and that's a dummy somebody's put there,
Yeah,
and that's
hopefully.
very good. But,
Oh.
for a second there, it was like, what am I even? Why? But it was in the road. Somebody's going to have run that over. Like a Amazon delivery driver. They don't give a shit about your parcels. They're not going to give a shit about a child led in the road, are they? Let's be honest. You just imagine him. Ba-bum, ba-bum. What the fuck was that? Oh my God!
Oh,
Let's see you explain that one. But I remember growing up, talking about sort of like urban legends and things like that. So where I grew up, there was an old school called Corpus Christi, and for all the time that I can remember, it had been boarded up. Nobody had ever gone there. It was a closed school, and there was
Probably
a
where they
rumor
used to send
going around.
Michael.
One of the places that they sent Michael. Remember, maybe not the filing cabinet place, but like a different one.
But the rumor was that there was an art class. The reason the school shut down, there was an art class that was going on because there was a. You could I'll explain how I know this, but you could get out onto like a little walled-off roof space, and they were doing like drawings or something like that. The teacher had turned round to call everybody back in, started walking back towards the door. Apparently, some girl shouted, "No, stop it, stop it." And with that was pushed over the edge. And legend has it that everybody saw it, but nobody saw her actually get pushed. So she went over the edge and she landed on there was like basement stairs at the bottom with the spiked railings around the top, and she landed on the spiked railings. So that was the story. Apparently at certain times of day you could hear her scream on the way down or something like that. So me and my mate decided in our infinite wisdom we were going to go and explore. So we may have illegally entered the grounds.
Allegedly.
And we went over to where these sort of railings were, and sure enough they were like the fleur-de-lis design, your typical mutilate yourself if you got stuck on them railings. And sure enough, two of the heads had been cut off. So that was the first thing. We were like, hello, what's going on here?
But they left the rest of the fence there to impale future children.
Yeah. Oh no, the school shut down. The school shut down after that. Apparently, it caught fire and shut down straight after that. But
okay then.
So we went inside, and sure enough, it had a lot of burn damage, and you could stand on the ground floor. You had to walk around the edges of the central hall, and you could look up and you could see the floors above, but there was a hole all the way through. So we made our way up, and we went up to the top, and we went through this little room, which led up a set of stairs out into this roof space. So we've gone up there, and we're looking and all this, and egging each other on, and keep recounting the tale and what have you. And then we heard a noise behind us, and of course we both shit ourselves for, right, let's get out of here. So we've turned around, we've come back in, we've come down, and we've realised what's actually in this little room. Now, in this little room, there was a mattress on the floor, which somebody had obviously been sleeping on, and there was an axe. And at that point, we hastened our exit from the building because we could hear somebody else walking around in there. It's like, get the fuck out, let's go.
But you had that
Oh my gosh.
But whether there was anything to the tale or not, but apparently it caught fire a little while after that and completely burnt down. There was nothing left of it. I think the remains had been bulldozed, and they've probably built some flats or something since. But yeah, that was an interesting little legend from where I grew up.
What do you
Good
got
thing
for us?
good thing it's just allegedly, and that you may or may not have been
Yes,
in a dangerous
allegedly.
situation.
Never happened.
Yeah.
None of it's real.
Or illegal one.
And it was all just a bad dream.
It was all just a bad dream.
What have you got
No,
for us,
no,
Michael?
Yeah,
What
Michael.
have I got for you?
You
I'm
can
going
also
to have
tell
to
us about
switch.
Shag Harbor if you'd like.
No, okay.
There is a DTU
because you were
in
talking
case
about
anyone wants any
shags.
more info.
Yeah,
think I'm
Shag
talking
Harbor.
about shags.
Just look up the Shag Harbor UFO incident. It's
Shag harder.
Shag
did an
Harbor
episode
and
on that.
Oak
Everyone
Island
wants to
are
watch
the
the
only
whole-
famous
Yeah.
things.
Shag
Anyway,
Harbor
anyway.
and Shag Rock.
I did both of those actually, Shag
many.
Harbor and Oak Island.
Oak Island's great.
There was no shagging stone or whatever it was called in Shag Harbor though.
They're both really crap, but they're great fun. Anyway, I lack the gene to be scared. I've never actually been scared of anything. It's weird, and I don't understand why. But this,
How have you lived so long?
That
I
sounds
don't
scary.
know.
Yeah.
It's,
If you have no fear.
Does that
that's
not make
why
you
I've done so
scared?
many stupid things that's nearly killed me. I think is the problem. That I think it's probably an ADHD or autism thing. But anyway, I spent a lot of my youth deciding that I wanted to try and find ghosts because I don't believe in ghosts in any possible way. So I would figure, let's go find them because again, lack of scariness, lack of being worried about this shit. Also, the time when all the insane asylums were being shut, so there were lots of abandoned hospitals and insane asylums around Britain at that time. So sorry, did all those. The only time I've ever found anything I think that might be a ghost was when I was in my aunt's whole thing. And I was sitting on my loo playing marbles, and they were all going into a little hole at the back. And then suddenly a few of them started coming back as though somebody was pushing them back. But I'm putting that down to a weird slope, so sorry.
Yeah.
Not a ghost.
Sitting on the loo.
Yeah, why does there have to be a logical explanation for everything? That's so disappointing.
My little sister used to live in Hampton Court Palace, or actually the tennis courts, the Henry VIII's Royal Tennis Courts. Stop going blur. So, yeah. Henry VIII's Royal Tennis Courts.
Know that you could live in the grounds.
You can't. The only place that people live is in the tennis court bit. And you've got to bear in mind, living in a palace sounds really cool, but living in a palace servants' quarters is not cool. It's windy, it's cold, it's...
To be fair, it's probably like that in most palaces.
Oh, yeah.
I can't imagine they're that well maintained. Like,
when you look at the actual palace, which I've been around a few times, it's just huge rooms that must be impossible to heat. So it makes you kind of want... I guess that's why the beds all were covered. But anyway, yeah, I've wandered around. I've got drunk and wandered around Hampton Court Palace in the middle of the night. Quite a lot of occasions, and it's supposedly the most haunted place in Britain, in the world, I think, isn't it? And
I think that would
so many places have that title that I'm starting to doubt it.
I think a lot of people ended up being killed because of the place, but not actually there. So I don't know.
But
they must have to travel a lot.
There was that other house in England that says it's the most haunted place in the world, and everywhere is the most haunted place.
Yeah, I did an episode on that as well.
Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of.
Hawley Rectory, yeah, that's the one.
Yeah,
I've never heard of it either.
It was very funny. It was very funny.
So where does Hampton Court rank?
Oh, I don't know. I just found the name, a reference to the name. I wasn't looking on like a list of most haunted places.
One of the problems with
Hampton Court must be pretty.
Is if you get drunk at midnight and then wander into the maze.
Oh God!
Can you? Now that sounds like something we would do as a group.
They'd find you frozen to death.
That is not fun. God. But there is a little thing to
Okay, we'll make it fun.
You can just use GPS now.
Basically,
if fun.
You do the drunkard's walk and you get out in the end. It just happens.
Yeah, it just happens by magic. I went in there, it was a few years ago, me and my kids and my dad, and like we got to the middle and then we just could not get out again. And my dad was getting so annoyed. He was just like, I've done this so many times. Why aren't we finding the way out? I was like, I don't know. And I think we were in there for so long, my kids were getting really bored and we had to take like the shortcut out.
Might have been my little sister doing the guiding.
I'm looking at a picture.
Get people out of it.
No, I'm looking at a picture of this maze, and as long as you're in the center, it's basically a straight walk out.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess
the only way to get lost is if you're entirely hammered and somehow decide you take a turn somewhere. It's really literally you just walk straight.
2 children, and no one has any sense of direction. Like
every time I went there, I'd steal 2 bottles of Hampton Court wine, and I've still got all those.
Hey!
I'm going to get haunted for that. I'll go to hell. No,
oh my God! All the ghosts from Hampton Court are going to come. I'm going to come to you.
Stole our wine, you bastards.
Bring the spirits.
Hey, that was punny.
Yeah, that was funny.
That's it. My stories are boring. Sorry.
And the thing is, with the UK, there's so many, isn't there? I mean, what we got up the road, we've got Avebury and the Red Lion, and that's apparently haunted. You've got the Ancient Ram Inn, that's apparently haunted.
The Mermaid Inn.
The Mermaid Inn, yeah. You've got Berkeley Square, that was apparently, or Berkeley Square, whichever way you want to pronounce it. That was apparently haunted. But it's not. It's really not. There's no corroboration of any stories whatsoever
I've been drunk trying to climb over the Avebury Stones a few times as well.
Yeah, you're not the only one.
People go there
No.
trying to ghost hunt, and then they're like, "Look, it's a figure of a man," and
Yeah.
it's just Michael drunk, like climbing over shit. The
Is it
wild
a horse
ram.
or a gorilla?
That's a very stumbly ghost.
Yeah.
The last time I was out that way, of a night time, I used to go and sit in the churchyard at night just because it's nice and peaceful and quiet and it's out of the way and nobody goes there. And I was out there and I decided to take a walk around. And apparently at midnight, you got two stones which are called portal stones, and you can see a portal to an alternative universe between them. Apparently, you fucking can't, not unless you're absolutely buzzing off your tits on
It's
something.
just the petrol station in the background. It's
Yeah.
like- That's when the
No
sign
petrol
comes
station
on.
there.
Yeah,
But I
that's when
was,
their lights change from daytime to nighttime.
I took one of the like little private back road things, you know, the no traffic allowed type and I was just walking down there, and I see this shape walking towards me. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? And it was mildly terrifying at the time because it was a human figure with a stag's head. And
Yeah, just mildly.
I was like, right, I haven't drunk anything, and I certainly haven't taken anything, so I really don't know what I'm looking at right now.
And it was Michael the whole time.
It was
Yeah. It's good.
like the
Oh
whole
my god.
fucking skull thing, and but then you kind of think about it, and I think about that time of the year. You had the whole solstice going on and what have you, so you get these people in cosplay.
Silly
Yeah.
pagans just out
That's
there
it.
scaring
I
everyone.
don't think they would
That's it.
call it cosplay.
No.
But
Yeah.
Just-
No, but everybody else
Ethnic
does.
play.
The BBC remade Children of the Stones into a podcast. It's actually quite good. So,
Children getting stoned. What? Is that another one of their fuck ups?
you never watched Children of the Stones? I suppose you're too young
not
for
heard of
Children
it.
of the Stones, all of
And
you.
Children of the Corn. I'm not.
I'm
That
not
was
even
the-
that
that.
young.
I think it was the most terrifying show on TV apart from When the Wind Blows, but other than When the Wind Blows, Children of the Stones, it was a BBC Kids programme. And it was not suitable for kids.
When the wind
Mostly.
blows. Was
That
that
sounds like a lot of
Was
stuff
that,
at the BBC, Michael.
That was
When the Wind
nuclear
Blows was the
thing.
nuclear
Raymond
war.
Briggs?
War.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which also terrified every kid in Britain in 1982-ish.
I thought that was great, but it was really sad.
It was,
They obviously
yeah,
both died at the end.
when you had to
Spoiler
watch
alert.
it when you were like
Spoilers.
12
Spoiler
or
alert.
13.
Well, what else happens in a nuclear war? Everyone lives happily
No,
ever
but
after. It's okay.
you think they're doing all right, and then their air starts falling out, and they start getting
Oh, yeah,
lesions and
it's
start
not- yeah.
bleeding all over the place.
Well, there was
like
that
these
guy who
two old
survived
codgers.
both the bombs, right?
Yes.
The one in Nagasaki
Yeah.
and Hiroshima. So I guess technically it's possible.
Yeah.
And
well,
then
Apparently
You know
the
what?
book-
over by
I
a
think
milk float.
get on the
I
tangent.
poor
think I
fucking
would
guy.
rather be annihilated with
Yeah.
the first blast than
Yes.
than
That's my
survive
plan.
two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just get
But when-
just drop it on my head. I'll do.
Yeah.
The When the
Exactly.
Wind Blows book apparently changed the whole British opinion on nuclear weapons and actually changed Britain's
Yes.
nuclear
Has
policy.
anyone read On the Beach?
No.
No,
Where are
never
we
read
going
it.
with this, Dave?
It's
There's a nuclear
it's-
bomb on the beach.
No,
That'd be
it's
cool.
No, that was
Is
the
it sounds a
Is
bit
it
like that.
the
It's-
end of that
Missing
movie that
nuclear
was-
weapons.
It's
Rogue One. Is it the end of Rogue One?
No, it's not.
It's a Statue of Liberty holding up a thing saying, "Oh,
It's set in Australia.
wrong
and
film,
the-
sorry."
Northern
naturally. I mean,
Hemisphere.
if there's a place to go fuck up your shit, you might as well drop it in Australia. No, I'm joking.
No,
I'm joking.
We have the Northern Hemisphere has the nuclear war, and it's basically they know the fallout's coming down. It's just like how different people choose to live out what's essentially their last 6 months. It's quite
God.
interesting. But it just made me think about that when you were talking about when
Well,
the wind blows.
on that note.
No other point than that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's that depressing note. Oh,
Yes,
man.
on this depressing note, I might have
was
to go
gonna say-
contemplate what I'm going to do for the next 6 months of my life.
I was going to
No,
say,
you're
is
in,
it was
you're in
short-
the Northern Hemisphere. You'd have been destroyed, like everybody else.
So like, shortly after everything started kicking off again this year, as it has done, The Yanks have decided to park their fucking U-2 spy planes about 10 miles up the road from here. It's like, thanks. Please take them away again. We don't want them here. Quite impressive pieces of kit, Mike. See one taking off the other day. And it was like, oh, what's that? I've not seen that. But oh, no, yeah, I have seen one of them before.
Not very stealthy. If you know where they are and you.
No,
can
and they're really noisy as well. I don't know how they call them spy planes. You ain't hiding that thing.
I think they fly
Noisy
quite
as
high
anything.
up. I think that's kind of.
They do. They do. But so do balloons.
Like that story of that kid where the family said he was in the balloon until they all went to
Oh,
go like
God,
look for the
yeah.
balloon, and then there's no kid in the balloon.
Oh yeah.
We could just send a bunch of kids in balloons and then spy on everyone like that.
Did I write about that for Brain
Then-
Blaze?
Then the whole mystery is which balloon actually has the kid in it. You just send a
God,
whole flock of balloons out.
You can't
Perfect
pop them
spy
all.
mechanism.
Yeah. I just got a notification that your DTU's finally come out. Woo! That you've been doing
Ah.
for like years.
Pardon?
All right. Yeah. It's just
Birth
come out on
control,
my,
I think.
Who's DTU?
Yours, Dave.
Which one?
The Edmund Fitzgerald.
Has it just come out?
Yeah.
Oh.
You
On
can
my
sing a song
podcast.
now.
I've
We
already seen-
I don't know if
better.
the video's come out, but the
We have
podcast
sung a
just popped
song.
up.
I already
we better
watched
put
it.
a link in the description.
Is that Lorelei trying to say, praise me?
Oh yes,
Praise
she's
me.
the editor. She's got it out on time. Yeah, done it. Good job, girl.
Bravo, bravo.
Well done. All
See,
right, I've got
I want-
to.
Yeah.
I wanted them to put a link to the description of a link in the description to the first one that I did. Because I wrote,
Oh yes,
it was the
your
first
original
script I ever
one.
did,
Yeah.
which I harped on about a lot in the beginning of the video. So if people want to see it, they'll go find it.
Cool.
All right. Well, it's 11 o'clock here.
Yeah,
Really?
it's been a pleasure as always.
Yeah.
Yes,
Um,
indeed.
Glad that
that's
this
true.
hiatus is over. Nice to
Yes.
see everyone again.
Oh,
Indeed,
Lorelei
yes,
is
lovely.
Lorelei's come back at the end.
Yes,
Do you want my
I got
bear
my
skull
got
since
my
I
sound back.
since I found it?
Nice.
I'm gonna go watch my Decoding the Unknown.
Hey,
Yeah.
There's another.
go and get
the
the
next,
kids.
the one after that's mine as well. I think,
Is it?
Oh.
depending on how
Yeah.
quickly it gets edited.
Plenty
Well,
of
I've had one
quality
that's been
content.
The race is
Almost
on.
published like 3 times, and then whoever the editor is always like, "Oh, the sound's really bad." Then it gets pushed all the way back again, and then it gets pushed forward, and then the next editor's like, "Oh, the sound's really bad." I'm like, okay, I don't think this one's ever coming out. Never mind.
I don't
did
know
the
what is going on.
The Epstein one as well.
Ew. Yeah, you've got.
Are you releasing the files?
I have.
Yes.
Ooh,
Hey, Dave.
spooky. Okay.
They're waiting.
I've had them for ages. You know what's really
Ah!
annoying?
Why did
It's
you do
that another. I started writing it ages ago, and I'd finish it, and then like more shit would happen, so I'd have
Yeah.
to go back and put. And Simon recorded it 2 days ago, I think, and then a whole load more
Yeah,
stuff
that?
dropped
More email
today.
stuff
Yeah,
today. Yeah,
yeah.
it's always the way. Always the way.
It's now
Mhm.
fully out of date.
Are you
Oh,
ever
yes.
going to do the
Another
one you
one.
first? Are you ever going to do the one you first contacted me about 10 years ago?
Yeah, I am still working on it. It's
Yeah. It's been a long fucking time.
oh yeah, I'm going for the Simon record, which is 3.5 years.
Oh,
Getting
I
there.
think so, like
You'll
3
be
and a half.
For
nearly
the
there
Jimmy
soon.
Savile script, it will be. It's
Oh.
close to 2 years.
I've done my Jimmy Savile story on a previous one.
Yes. I remember.
Creepy chip shop.
That was when you were like, yeah, name dropping horrible people all over the place.
Yeah, damn right.
It's like, what? Got another one.
You should entitle it "Stuart Hall was my babysitter."
Oh,
Oh,
God.
Jesus Christ.
God.
Hi. Okay. Well.
On that note,
Uh,
that's a good. That's the name of the episode.
Yeah,
Stuart
on that
Hall
note,
was my babysitter.
I think that's a nice place to close things out.
Good. I want my ghost react one more time.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
All right. Bye, guys. It was fun. See you.
See you later. See you next week.
Ta-da.
See you
Oh,
later.
they're cool. That's better.